One of the 74 mitzvahs, commandments in this week's Parsha, Parsha Kiseitzei, the Parsha that contains the biggest amount of number of mitzvahs, of commandments of the Torah, is the mitzvah of Ma'akeh. Ma'akeh means to put a fence on a roof, on a balcony, which includes also when you have a pit to cover it, basically to keep the house safe and to take away any dangers that might endanger someone's life. Someone could trap and fall. So when you build a home, build it safe. That's basically the Torah, the mitzvah. At the same time, the Torah is choosing to give specifics, not just to tell us that keep the house safe. One mitzvah and the don't of it, the lo ta'aseh of it is, and don't have blood in your house, God forbid. The Torah is choosing to give us details. And the Torah says that this mitzvah is when you build a new home. It's not limited to a new home, but the Torah chooses to tell us, Kisivne bayis chodosh, when you build a new home. And another detail is you should build a fence to your roof. Again, as I mentioned, it's not only the roof, it's also a pit, it's also on the floor. You have to make sure that it's safe. But the mitzvah, the Torah is talking about the roof, which obviously there is a reason why the Torah is choosing that example of a new home and a roof and so on. And the Rabbi explains that a new home and a roof, both of them are emphasizing, are demonstrating growth, greatness, a time when things are uplifted. It's building a new home, starting a new stage in life. A roof is above everything, not below, but up. Things are good, things look up. And the Rebbe says that this is a message in the Torah. In addition to the physical mitzvah, it is also that whenever you engage into a new endeavor, building a new home, and in our case, as an example, now starting a new academic year, God willing, hopefully with Hashem's help, with Hashem's blessing, emerging out of the pandemic, and yes, with ups and downs, but going on a new endeavor where with an effort of bringing back life to norm to the extent possible, to whatever norm is. When we're starting a new year, Rosh Hashanah, in 2.5 weeks. So, and by nature, when one is on a high and when one is starting new, one makes New Year resolutions. One goes to a new yeshiva, to a new place of study, a new university, whatever the case might be, or starting the same, but starting the year anew, then one is engaged in, this year is going to be a very good year. This morning I'm going to start my day and it's going to be an amazing day, and so on and so forth. And what happens, unfortunately, is that as soon as we get a little challenge, a little bump along the way, we might lose it and we might fall. We might lose our enthusiasm. So the Torah says, build a fence. In other words, when you build a new home, you should know that there might be challenges along the way. May Hashem bless us with very minor challenges and with only taking precaution about the challenges, and no challenges should come our way. But it's very important to be prepared that there should not be any blood in the house, that one should not fall, to prepare that no one should fall off the roof, to prepare that there is a fence. And generally speaking, we could go in details and in length about what does fence is. But as soon as, generally speaking, as soon as one will put one's mind in it, in knowing, okay, yes, I'm starting a new stage in life, and there might be challenges, and let me be ready for them, and have a plan in how to make it work despite the challenges, and how to turn these challenges into opportunities and into steps to go up and to go a step higher, and to get closer to the destination. Then one will find a solution. Shana Tova, Shabbat Shalom, good Shabbos, and may we have a good and happy and healthy year to come.